Yeah, so certainly this trend is nothing new. Bosch has been focused on speeding the installation and making installation easier for a number of years. But I think it's come under renewed focus now with the shortage we're hearing from our system integrators on skilled labor. So we not only look to make our hardware easier to install and faster to install, but also what we can do as far as developing services and software to facilitate that and make it easy as well. So as I just mentioned, I think system integrators are focused on reducing time and trying to do more with less, and that could be less talent as well on the installation side. And Bosch can help them in this area. I think one good example is our recently launched FlexiDome IP Starlight 8000i series camera, along with the Bosch Project Assistant app. Combined, these two can reduce installation time up to 75% in some cases, and this starts even before they get on site to install the camera. So the Bosch Project Assistant app lets system integrators add the critical details for each camera to the app, such as the camera's name, location, IP address, assign a username and password, so that once they've installed the camera, they can push that information directly from the app into the camera. Likewise, the camera is fast and easy to install in 3 simple steps that enable integrators maybe to use third parties or lesser skilled technicians to install the camera. And the camera has the ability to mechanically adjust its pan, tilt, roll, and zoom so that integrators don't have to go up and down ladders or use lifts to adjust the field of view of the camera. They can simply adjust that remotely using the Project Assistant app and a Wi-Fi connection to the camera, or using the app through a network connection to the camera. So this, of course, increases or decreases the time, I should say, that it takes to install the camera at the time of commissioning, but then also allows them to adjust the field of view later on, potentially, if the end user wants a different field of view, without disrupting the end user's operations at that time. This is a delicate balance, but something we don't want to compromise on, and that is, you don't want to add technology that makes your product harder to install or harder to use, and this goes for both the system integrator and the end user at the end of the day. So we've done things like with our video analytics, installed gyroscopes in the camera to make it easier to set up the configuration for the analytics. So the system integrator just has to enter the height of the camera, and then the rest of the calibration is done automatically, so the integrator can move on to the more important task of defining the analytics rules so that the camera alarms in the right situations. Yeah, so one thing we're working on right now is launching a new installer services portal. This portal consolidates all the services and device management for our intrusion portfolio. So this includes things like cellular services, home automation services, mobile app connectivity through our cloud. So not only can they manage these devices and the invoicing for these devices, but we'll soon launch a companion app that allows them to then roll these devices much easier. So similar to the Bosch Project Assistant app, they can scan a QR code on the device itself or on the package that automatically enrolls that device, that cellular device or panel, into their service portal so they can manage it and invoice for it. So improving efficiency and speeding installation has always been a concern for system integrators and something that Bosch has focused on for a very long time. However, I think recently we're hearing from system integrators that there's a shortage of skilled labor in the market, so it has become a renewed focus for them and a continued focus for us. And not only do we look at our products as ways to speed the installation, but also what software and services can we add around the product to make it easier to install and faster to install.